Hey everyone, Dr. Uhrmacher here. Today I want to walk you through some simple on-page SEO. And when I say on-page SEO, this is simply going to be the words on the page of your website. And that can be each of those individual pages. Today I'm going to talk primarily about the home page. And when I talk about this as well, again, I'm talking about SEO. I'm going to keep it real simple for you. I'm not talking about conversions. That's a completely different topic altogether. And so what I've done is I just created some stuff here on my website, Doctor's Well Secrets. And so I'm not going to publish this either, because what I did is I took a little bit of content from a couple different sites that I liked, so I didn't have to just make all this up on the spot. And then I just did some very simple SEO. And I'm also going to give you a tool that you can go get. It's not mine, and I believe it's free. So it's a really good tool to help you out with your on-page SEO. Now what I did, again, I really like WordPress. I think it's the best thing out there when it comes to giving Google what they want. It's also the easiest thing for customizing, adding images, all the different things, again, that you can do to make Google happy, and you can also use it. It's really strong in the conversion category because it's so easy to edit. There's a lot of people out there, a lot of freelancers and everyone else that know how to use WordPress, so it's very simple. So what I did, again, the first things you need to do is that keyword research for your city. I'm using Lincoln, that's where I'm at here. So the title of my post, you can see here, I'll get my marker out, is Lincoln Chiropractor. You're going to want, again, and that can be different things. It can be Chiropractor Lincoln. A lot of times they're interchangeable, but again, it's going to be based off of your keyword research, what it's going to come up to. So I use Lincoln Chiropractor. That's the #1 place that you want to use your keyword, your #1 keyword, and that should be what is optimized on your homepage as your #1 keyword. It's in the title of this. And I did this as a post versus a page. It's going to be the same thing for you. You want to do it probably as a home page versus a post. This was just the easiest for me at the time. The one thing that's going to do is that's going to put that in the title as well. You may not have this though, because it will probably be your home page. So if I made this my home page, it'd just be doctorswellsecrets.com. As far as the page goes, you want to have the #1 keyword for your city in the first sentence of the page or post. So you can see I have that here, Lincoln Chiropractors. And then some of the things you can do, again, these are bolded right here, Lincoln Chiropractors for Health and Wellness. Anytime you do that, it adds a little emphasis that you want Google to take notice of that. The real big thing you want to make sure you do here is you don't want to over-optimize. You don't want to stuff your keyword in here as many times as you can. Keep it very simple. You want to keep it readable as well. That's going to have something to do with your conversions. If you come here and people can't read it, or you have chiropractors in a couple of paragraphs 6 times, it's annoying. So you need to have that balance, and Google doesn't like it as well. So as far as a really good way to know if you're optimizing well is if you have it in the first, if you have it in the title of the post, if you have it in the first sentence, and if you have it in the last sentence of your post. That's a really good way to know if you're optimized well. Now I put a couple of my secondary keywords in here as well. You'll notice I highlighted chiropractic, or I bolded that. I also put in, again, you can put in your different conditions, headaches, sciatica, herniated discs, as much as you want in there. You can make those bullet points in there. Google sees that, and they're all relative to your keyword, which is chiropractor. Another thing you can do, you'll notice here Lincoln Chiropractor is my keyword again. What I did is I took that and I linked it to another page on my site. Again, you don't want to do this a bunch of times. Keep it simple. I linked it to another page. You can have it to your directions page. You can have it to your treatment page. It doesn't matter. you can just link to another one. And then on that directions page, you can have, you know, a link for chiropractic directions or Lincoln chiropractor directions, and you can have it linked back to your home page. But knowing that it has this contextual link, just Google likes to see that. You can see I have chiropractic care in here. So again, I use some of my secondary keywords, but I keep it real simple. So this is on page. You're going to notice here as well, you can have photos in here. And what I did, again, different video, I did that before. Look for it on the blog as far as how to optimize your photos. And I'll just go into this photo here. What I did is I optimized it first and I put Lincoln Chiropractic Team. You can use, again, different combinations of your keywords from your own keyword research to title that. Again, you title it first, then you upload it, and then it has the title here. So again, this is called alt text. Google likes that and it makes it relative to your site. So you can have the photo in there, you can have a video in here, you can title that video first. There's different combinations of what you can do. Now in mine, I'm just going to show you what I did as far as different things here. I'll show you this other tool as well that I may be even adding on. I don't always worry too much about SEO because I like to provide more as content. But on your static pages on your website, having your SEO done really well will help you out a lot in the long run. So I have what's called the all-in-one SEO pack. I'm going to show you something different and something that's I believe is going to be quite a bit better. But you can see here in the title, it's going to tell you how many characters you have that you can use. Maximum of 60 is what Google actually reads. You can put in more, but it's only going to show 60. Sometimes it's 56. So I use Lincoln Chiropractors, Chiropractors in Lincoln. I gave a little description here, Lincoln Chiropractor, Dr. Jeff Uhrmacher. I generally don't have my doctors worry too much about optimizing for their name, because if someone's searching, you're usually going to come up first, but you can use it in that description for SEO. Again, it gives some of my other things as far as what maybe I want to treat. Maybe you pick your top 5 conditions and use it in this description here. Also, keywords here, just separate them with a comma. I just put in a couple of them, Lincoln Chiropractor, Chiropractor Lincoln, back pain, neck pain. You can see those. I take those same keywords, I like to bring them up here and put them in as my tags, and you're going to see that here. This is the tags. I simply copy and paste them, and then you click Add. You can also come up and you can choose a category. So maybe you have a category and you just call it Lincoln Chiropractor, and then you check it as the category for that. So those are the things you do. It's really not too difficult. Make sure you have good content here. Use the keyword in your title. Use it in your first sentence. Use it in your last sentence. And I always like to hyperlink to another page. And then you can bold a couple of things, use some of your secondary keywords through that as well. Again, we're talking about the home page here. You'll want to have separate pages, a separate page for headache. They don't always have to be directly clickable from your home page, but that way people will find those pages when they do other searches. So let me show you this other tool. Again, this is it for a friend of mine. It's not a chiropractor because I don't like people swiping content. And this is just a friend of mine. He has a collection agency for doctors. It's called WordPress SEO by Yoast. And this plugin here, the reason I like it so much is because this is going to be the preview that if you were to Google collection agency for our area that he's in, this is what's going to come up. So it shows you that little snippet like I showed there. And this is, again, the SEO title. This is going to be the description, the meta description. Again, and it's going to tell you 156 characters here. And also then the keywords that you have, collection agency, and we kept his real simple. His focus keyword, this is where it gets real fun, is collection agency. It's going to tell you then by using this right here, it's going to kind of grade your SEO. So you can be extremely challenged in SEO, and it's going to help you out with that. So that's why I like it. And as I look, let's see, where am I at? Okay, right over here. It's going to give me a grade on how I did. And you can see it's green, so that means the SEO on this page is good. Let me just do this. We'll click check, and it's going to tell me some things that can be done for that. So you see here, keyword density is 0.65. It was found 2 times. They're giving me an orange there, an orange on this one, some yellows. They're giving me some greens because I have images. I have the keyword phrase and the URL. So it grades you, and you can actually go in and you can make changes to these orange ones, to the yellow ones, and then you can click check again, and it's going to update your score, and it's going to tell you what you need to change. Maybe you don't want to. Again, I wasn't too worried about it because I have an overall green for my SEO. But it's an extremely good tool because it's going to tell you where the areas are that you need to work on. So that's WordPress SEO by Yoast, an extremely effective tool. So I hope this helped you out. If it did, click like, click on the comment button. You can share this. If you have any questions as well, definitely let me know and we'll get them answered for you. Thanks.